Hi YouTube, it's Naya, and I wanted to come and show you guys some swatches of the brand new MAC blushes that were released. Now I want to say that MAC has released about 9 new blushes, which I think of the 9, some of them are re-promoted blushes that I think they've reformulated. A few came from the Pro site, which you could only get on the Pro end, and I think they reformulated those, but they also brought out some very new and interesting shades. So if you like to see any of those and a couple of other things that I picked up from MAC, please stay tuned. I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July. You got to eat tons of barbecue, spend lots of times with your family and friends, and watch the fireworks. Alright, so let's get started with these blushes. Now the very first one that I picked up is one that I know was on the Pro site, but I did not own it, and that one is called Devil. And Devil is this really gorgeous orange shade. It looks amazing on women of color. You know how orange in our skin tone, it just makes us look very radiant. So I picked up Devil, and it is really pigmented. So there is a swatch on my finger, and here it is swatched out on my arm. Now with the Devil blush, a lot of people look at it and they think that it is very close to like NARS Exhibit A. NARS Exhibit A is more like an orange red, and this is a true orange. So you definitely want to be light-handed with this. You know, you don't want to kind of go overboard applying it, otherwise you know you can kind of get that clownish look because it'll be too bright. But it is a really gorgeous. So I picked up Devil. Two of the other ones that I picked up that I know were part of the permanent line, this very first one is called Sunbasque, and it is a sheer tone shimmer blush, and it looks like this, and it's kind of like a very pretty peach. There it is, swatched on my finger, and I believe that they just kind of re-promoted some of them. So there is a swatch of Sunbasque on my arm. Really nice. I mean, it'll give that nice flush of color on your cheeks. Really pretty. This next one that I didn't own also is called Peachtwist, and like I said, it almost is very close to Sunbasque. So here they are side by side. So here is Peachtwist and here is Sunbasque, and you're probably saying yes, they are very close. But here is a swatch of Peachtwist, and there it is swatched on my arm. So you have Sunbasque right here, and here you have Peachtwist. And Peachtwist is a little bit darker, but it's really gorgeous as well. So I picked up those two that I did not own. Now the very first new one that I picked up is called Sketch. And Sketch, if that name reminds anybody of anything, they also have an eyeshadow that is called Sketch, and Sketch is listed as like this plummy color, and in the eyeshadow it kind of comes off a little more purple. But here is Sketch, and right off the bat you guys are probably saying that is super dark. Are you really gonna apply this to your cheeks? Yes, you can. Just have to have a light hand. But here is a swatch of Sketch on my finger, and as you can see, it's a really gorgeous plummy shade. I believe, in my opinion, this is going to make an awesome contour color and an awesome transition shade also, on top of being a blush. So there it is, swatched out on my arm. And as you can see, it is a really gorgeous. For those that are lighter than me, for reference, I am an NC50. So anything lighter, you know, you guys can use this as a contour and a light blush with a light hand. But you want to be very careful with that. So that is Sketch. The next one that I picked up is called Film Noir. And if you thought that was dark, here is Film Noir. And this is kind of like a more kind of chocolatey brown. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And here it is, swatched out on my arm. And once again, this will be an awesome contour. Also a wonderful crease color that you can use to add definition to your looks. So on top of being a blush, you have all those other options that you could use this for. So that is Film Noir. And then the very last one of the new ones that I picked up, this one is called Swiss Chocolate. And once again, these are names of eyeshadow, permanent eyeshadows that are also in the MAC line. And here is Swiss Chocolate. And definitely Swiss Chocolate would definitely be a wonderful transition and or crease color for some. Here it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. And as you can see, Swiss Chocolate is kind of really close to my skin tone, but it will be a great crease color, transition shade, a great everyday kind of light natural type of blush on your cheeks. So definitely, if you get a chance to stop in MAC, check out some of the new blushes and see if any of these suit your fancy, and then you can add them to your collection. Also, while I was in MAC, I picked up one of the La Disco eyeshadows, and I picked up the one in Can't Stop, Don't Stop. And they were pretty much sold out of most of them, and so I got just this one. And here is Can't Stop, Don't Stop. Just this really gorgeous purple that has some pink and blue glitter in it. Just really pretty. And here it is, swatched out on my arm. And the glitter, I can say, is not like that chunky glitter. So definitely, which is more up my alley, because I really try to shy away from all the chunky glitter. But I think this will be gorgeous on the lid. And depending on the way that the light hits, you're going to get some light lavenders, some blues. You're going to get some hints of pink. Really, really pretty. So I got that. Also, while I was there, I picked up 3 new brushes. And this first brush is the 135. And it looks like this. Kind of a nice paddle brush almost. It's white goat hair. Which I always tend to buy white goat hair brushes, but I hate when they get stained. But this would be great for, you can use this as a brush, blush brush, a little light powder brush. Really, really gorgeous. So there it is from the side, kind of tapered down here, and it kind of fluffs on the sides. So that is the 135. The next brush that I picked up is the 137. And the 137 looks like this. Another white goat hair brush. And this brush will be great for applying blush. It almost reminds me of the MAC 138, that tulip shaped brush. And I really love this. This brush is super soft. For once, I think MAC is finally getting it right with the brushes, and they're not really scratchy. Definitely cost you a little penny, but if you're in the market for a really nice brush that you could use for contouring, for applying blush, light powder application underneath the eyes, definitely want to check out the 137. And then this last brush that I picked up, and I'm still trying to figure out why I picked it up. I think I picked it up because it was just different. And this one is the, what is this one? Let me get it out of the package. I picked up the 257, and it comes with this little protective sleeve over it, but it's kind of like this crescent shaped brush. And I mean, like, this would be great for, you know, doing some very detailed specific work. I like the fact that it has that little crescent shape to it. You can actually use this as a really good liner brush. Just so many different things to do with this brush, and I thought it was unique, so I definitely picked that up. Alright guys, those are the new blushes and a couple of the new brushes that MAC has released. If you guys are MAC junkies, or you just like picking up something new from MAC, head on over to your MAC store, check out the blushes, check out the new brushes. Maybe there's something in store for you. Alright guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.